Hello! It's Sunday night. Welcome back to Minecraft. Well, Tekkit. Tekkit is Minecraft. Um, Two sides of the same coin. But yeah, welcome back to what was it? McClure Manufacturing. We called this place. And I had just souped up this bedroom before we finished last week, and now I guess we're going to continue on with our improvements to the base and creation of new machines and technology to make change life in Minecraft as we know it. Isn't this place so much nicer since I fixed this ceiling? I'm just really taking it in now. This feels like a proper base now. I know it's only upstairs. I'm going to go down and it'll just be a horrific mess down here. Like this thing. I mean, this is okay. This isn't too bad. There's a hole up to the bedroom there. That's not ideal. What I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to demolish. Hello, Hicklable. Welcome. How are you? One of the pictures is scary. Which one? I think they're all quite peaceful, sleepy time images. I mean, there's the hero stomping on a nightmare. There's oh yeah, a gigantic green private part chasing a man with a pickaxe through a field full of zombies. And there's this thing, this cube of terror. They're actually all pretty terrifying now that I think about it. I'm not sure I could sleep in that room. But, it's fine. They'll do. In Minecraft, I am made of sterner stuff. I need to make a load of lamps to get rid of all these torches all about the place, because I want this place to look professional. Also, yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to demolish all of this stuff back here. Oh my god. There's a big hole here. Going to clear out the back of the base. Kandokaz, hello, how are you? Oh, I'm exhausted today. It's been a real busy week. There's been a lot of stuff going on about, our new house and getting it in order and stuff, and it's kind of come down to a mad rush to get a lot of things in order at the moment. And I think we're going to be okay, but at the same time, there's always that worry that we won't be. So, it's kind of good to get away from it all into the world of Minecraft for a little while. Also, I'm going to be up a bit later after Minecraft tonight anyway, because my girlfriend wants me to wait and buy something online for her. So I'm going to be extending my bedtime slightly. I don't know how that'll translate into stream time, but we'll see. I guess. I have to keep my inventory cleared out of crap, but somehow I just have a ton of crap in it. Bagel Headbutt, Lou, hello, both of you, welcome. Yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, I've been pretty good. I mean, it's a stressful week, but I'm glad to be playing Minecraft right now, rather than working on anything at all serious. Oh, there's a big hole there. I'm going to have to be very careful about that gap when I'm filling this place up with floor, but it'll be fine. We'll deal with it. There we go. Oh, this will be beautiful. A beautiful big floor. And then we'll have a reception desk here, I think. This will be like the receptionist's nook. We'll have like a desk across here. And we'll have, Anakin's going to be our receptionist. We're going to put him in behind the desk. And we'll give him a little staff room at the back, I think, where he can just hang out when he's not receptioning. Recepting? Is that what receptionists do? Do they recept? Do they recept or do they reception? They're a receptionist, but I don't think receptioning is a thing. To reception isn't a verb. To recept? To recept? I suppose to receive is a verb, but I don't know. It's a complicated language, isn't it? You finished watching all of Star Wars except the sequels. Oh, well done. They receive. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. So, did you enjoy your Star Wars journey? Oh, Jeff, hey, how are you? Who recepts the receptionist? The reception. Yeah, it is. It's a confusing term. Um, Confusing indeed. What was I saying a second ago? You did Rogue One straight into New Hope. Oh, I'd love to be able to, I wish I had watched Star Wars for the first time when I was able to do that. I think that would be very cool to have that kind of transition. Yeah. Oh. Sequels are good though. You'll get a lot of people complaining about them now, but when whatchamacallit, The Force Awakens came out, everyone loved it. People pretend they didn't now, but it was very well received at the time, and I still love it. I think that's an amazing film. So you've got that ahead of you. I think that's a very good one. Are you watching the Han Solo film as well in your lineup? That was a weird one. Not bad. I mean, better than I thought it would be. Am I a Sith or a Jedi? Ooh. I'd definitely be more Jedi than Sith. What about all of you guys? Because I know, the way you know is you play the Knights of the Old Republic games, and that's an actual choice in it. And I find it very hard to play evil. Well, no, actually. Knights of the Old Republic 2, I think I did play it evil on my first time through. But, you know, not proper evil, just like teenager edgy evil. Anakin Skywalker in the prequels evil. So, our options, if we want to move a villager into here to be our receptionist, are... I think we're going to have to use minecarts to do it. And rails are really, really hard to make in this mod pack. But I think once we make one, we can clone them from that. So that might make it easier. But, hang on. Let's get these torches back. It's not going to be easy to do. This is going to be our back wall. I know I'm leaving another big gap behind there to cause future construction problems, but I don't care. I'll fix it later. And, oh, I think that's the bottom of my bed. So, yeah, I can't do anything about that wood there. Oh, that's going to be a pain. I'm going to have to disguise that in some sort of ceiling decoration. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Something that can hide the bottom of my bed. Oh, of course, Renegade Shepherd in Mass Effect. Mass Effect is like 10 million times more fun as a Renegade. Okay, so let's start patching up the gaps here. Oh, I can't because I'm gonna have to use like half blocks for this. Okay, where's my saw? This is going to be a real pain. Okay, they're going on pretty easy, but still, this... I hate working in these half blocks. They can make it... Well, I love them in a way. You can make your base so neat using them, but you place one wrong and it's just hell to get rid of. Oh God, yeah, we're going to have like some sort of unsightly bump in the ceiling there. We could actually just cover it up like this. Like, no one will notice. We'll just pretend there's some damp up there or something. It'll be like, yeah, I'm a bedwetter. There's just damp on the floor, so it's sagging a little bit underneath. What of it? You gonna make fun of my issues? That's how we'll cover this. It's a smooth excuse. Punching the journalist in Mass Effect 2. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you feel bad about it, but you'll still do it next time round. What I always thought was weird was that Mass Effect 2 or 3, there was something where like some journalist from like IGN or something got put into the game as like a sexable companion on the ship. Like they modeled her face and everything, and that just seemed a little weird. Like, I don't think it was done secretly or anything. Like, she was in on it, obviously. She recorded her own lines and everything. It just seemed very strange. What am I doing? Ah. Oh, crap. Where's my original block? There we go. So we've got 64 more of these things to finish off that ceiling with. Did I see it get dark? I did. Back up to the master bedroom then. Oh yeah, that might have been her. Yeah, it was very unusual anyway. Yeah, I'd love to have another game like Mass Effect come out at the moment. Like I need a good sort of BioWare type RPG or something. Something with a lot of choice in it. I know Cyberpunk is out and that's I'm guessing something has some sort of level of choice in it. But I'm kind of waiting until the January and February patches come out before I start it. Because, you know, I'm probably only going to play through it once. So unless it's like really amazing. Oh crap, I need this kind as well. So if I'm going to play it, I want to play the proper definitive version of it. And as I was saying a couple of weeks ago, Vampire the Masquerade 2 is another one I'm looking forward to, though from what I hear, things ain't looking good for it. Oh, I did play Vampire 1, yeah. Yeah, I loved that game. I loved the haunted house mission in it. That was I haven't played it in like probably 10 years, but at the time it was like really genuinely terrifying. Which I like. That looks awful. That ceiling is terrible. I'm getting rid of that. Um we're going to cover it up differently. We're going to do this is going to take all of my design prowess, but yeah, if we can, I think we can hide it like this. Yeah. Oh, what did I play in Vampire 1? I think I played through Vampire 1 as Ventru. That's the talky one, isn't it? I don't think I actually played it very talky. I just, you know, thought it was kind of cool to be the sort of smooth, cool Dracula vampire. Yeah, I wanted more of these. There we go. You used to speedrun it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Speedrun it because it was so terrifying, or speedrun it intentionally? Like, if there was ever a game I think I could speedrun... Well, no, if there was a game I ever thought I could speedrun, it was Sonic 3. But then I've actually looked up Sonic 3 speedruns, and they're a lot faster than I could ever play it. So, I don't think so. But I could probably play Sonic 3 with my eyes closed. I've played through it so many times. The terrifying thing. Okay. How about streaming it? I could do that, yeah. I don't want to start any new games in the near future just because I'm going to be moving soon. Probably, we think maybe at the start of February I'm going to be moving, and we could be without internet for a little while, so I might miss a few weeks. And, you know, I don't want to start something and then immediately lose momentum. But, yeah, maybe later this year or something. Because I would like to play through it again before the second one comes out. So, this room looks pretty nice now. That's good. This hallway, pretty nice. And, yeah, I think this whole building now, I don't think we have any dirt walls anywhere. I think the base has been mostly sealed. Even down here? Even down here. So, yeah, we can go get our receptionist. That's our next goal. So, how do we make railroad tracks in this? Or minecart tracks? Yeah, you need to make, like, rail beds and... Hang on, would it be under track? Track. We need standard rails and stone rail beds. Stone rail beds are made from wood tiles, which are made from creosote oil and wooden slabs. Creosote oil comes from smelting coal. Smelting coal? Okay, that's weird. Or we can use a coke oven. Okay, so... Let's see what happens when I smelt some coal. Have I got any? I can clone some. It's fine. I've got my big machine that gives me pretty much everything. So that should be okay. I can just throw some coal in the top and dump in all these things that aren't really needed anymore. Let's see. No, we don't need these either. Don't even need these diamonds, really. Okay, so I'm going to use a stack of coal to smelt a stack of coal. I don't think these covers, unfortunately, can go in there. Can this thing? No. Oh yeah, if you started as the Nosferatu, that would like be a weird one. I wonder, should I play it as a Nosferatu playthrough? I don't think I'd enjoy it, because I like the sort of dialogue elements of the game. Oh, they did look cool though. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to smelt coal into creosote oil. Oh, apparently it's working. Wasn't Mr. Creosote someone from, like, the League of Gentlemen? Okay, that works. And for the rails, I need a rolling machine. How do I make a rolling machine? How do I power a rolling machine? Okay, crafting tables, pistons, and iron. Like, that's not too bad. Actually, I should check on the quarry while I'm doing this. While I'm outside. Oh no, actually, if I'm checking on the quarry, I should bring my tools. And this is how we're going to end up not doing anything, because I'm just going to need to get all these things sorted first. There's always something more important. Okay, there's my tools. Yeah. Everything's in good condition now. I won't need my pickaxe for a bit. I can leave that to be repaired. Okay. So, quarry. It's up over here. Oh, I was on a call to my nephew again today, and he was telling me more jokes, and some of them were his usual nonsense. Like, oh, what were some of his jokes? What do you call a man walking down the road with no shoes on? A monkey. Or what was his other one? Oh, yeah. How do you make a pigeon out of feathers? You make feathers out of a pigeon. You see, he doesn't really understand what jokes are. But then he had one brilliant one just out of nowhere. Why wasn't the panda endangered? Because it was 1,000 years ago. That was his best one. That's his best one he's done yet. I think this quarry is finished. We've dug up absolutely everything. So there's yeah. Well, what we can do actually. Do I just? Oh, I actually think I need my pickaxe to pick up the quarry. I thought I could do it with my wrench. Okay, so much for not needing my pickaxe. I'll just go grab it. I'll come back tomorrow and we'll reposition the quarry just to keep our machines going. Just need to... I figure if I turn the quarry around to face the other direction, then that should be enough. It'll just like keep mining away pretty close to the same area, and I won't have to move anything else, which is just going to be a real time saver. Then once we've got all the machines going, we can start on the railway project. I don't want to call it a problem because it's not. It's just going to be a bit of fun. Here's my sleeping room. Can't sleep. Creeper will eat me. Oh, what I have been playing a lot of is Pokemon Sword. And I am one Pokemon away from finishing my Pokedex now. I've never finished a Pokedex in any Pokemon game ever in the history of Pokemon. And I've been playing since like 1999. But and I think that's when like Pokemon Red and Blue came out over here. But like just one. If I can just get Zamazenta, then I should have it. And that's the legendary from Pokemon Shield. And my girlfriend's playing Pokemon Shield and is very near capturing Zamazenta. So just a quick trade back, and I'm a Pokemon master at long last. That will be one of my life goals complete then. Oh yeah, it's easier today with the today you have like Pokemon Home, the app where you can trade on your mobile, and you have the GTS where you can like put an ad up that you want a particular Pokemon and you're offering this kind of Pokemon, like Pokemon personals essentially, and just build up a lot of them that way. Yeah, when I was in school, nobody had the link label, the link cable, or if they did, they had like the regular Game Boy link cable, and the person you wanted to trade with had a Game Boy Advance, or the other way round. So nothing ever got done. So So I think this should work. Yeah, look, it's building up already because there was power backed up in the solar panel. So this should complete itself and just sort of keep mining away. I think this one will just sort of disappear over time, like gradually. I don't know. We're destroying the desert anyway. Anakin can't see. He's still frozen in carbonite in our little block down there. Yeah, so basically, I've been waiting for her to finish the game and get Zamazenta to trade to me, and then, you know, that'll be my Pokedex finished. My other goal in Pokemon is to, like, have a perfect Pokemon team for battling with, like a really cool one. And I think I've got one. I've sort of bred my own Pokemon, and I'm doing I'm sending them away on like Poke jobs to raise their like whatchamacallits, their stat points, whatever, the EV points for them. So I've got yeah, I've sort of picked my team. I've got an Abra because, you know, I need a psychic one, I think. And I think Abras are pretty cool. Well, he's going to be a Kadabra in the, or sorry, an Alakazam in the end, and they're pretty quick. So I think he'll be pretty good. So yeah, it's going, my goal is it's going to be Alakazam, Dragapult, because he's like a ghost dragon and he shoots baby versions of himself from his head, which is a stealth bomber. I think he's definitely the coolest of the new generation of Pokemon. Alakazam, Dragapult. Who else did I pick? Inteleon, Rillaboom, and Cinderace. The three evolved starters from the new generation. Because you get a pretty good spread with those. And Aerodactyl. Again, because he's very fast. And I think speed is the thing to go for playing Pokemon. Because, you know, they can't fight you if you're faster than them and can knock them out first. What's my favourite element in Pokemon? I always go for the grass starter in Pokemon. I'm a Bulbasaur fan because the very first episode of the TV show I saw was the one where Ash got Bulbasaur. So that episode just made Bulbasaur out to be so cool that, you know, I couldn't help but pick him when I got the game. I'm just throwing that lava back into the system so we can get more electricity into our machine. For those of you who don't know, this is our sort of our cloning machine, I guess. It's we've got the quarry digging up a load of ore and feeding it into this machine, which essentially smelts all the ingots from any ore that gets found and puts them into these chests here. And then anything else gets thrown into this energy condenser, which will convert it into whatever kind of block we want, like sort of waste matter. So it's a very handy machine. And these lights are very, very important. Their job is to make it look like it is a high-tech machine and not some like ramshackle pile of pipes. Fire. I knew Sue's favorite Pokemon type would be fire. I think a lot of people go for fire. I think Charizard is probably the strongest, like, evolved starter of the original ones. What was I going to do next? I finished the thing with the quarry. The rails, yes. I wanted to make the roll-in machine. So, I need cables. I think it's a glass fiber wire I need, which is redstone, diamond, and glass, which is okay, I guess. I'm going to have to tear up my beautiful floor, but, you know, we all have to make sacrifices. Actually, I'll hang on to this coal. I only needed 2. Diamond, I only need 1. Well, yeah, I'll get a diamond out of this. I'm not sure if this is actually going to be enough cable. Oh, it's probably fine. Wait, only 4? Oh, okay, that's not going to be enough cable. So our rolling machine, we're going to have to set up somewhere. I think maybe we could build a room for it over here. But I think it's the ocean on the other side of this wall now that I think about it. So maybe not. Oh, we also have to build a passage down to our underwater forest. So we do need to expand in a direction anyway. This way? Back this way? Well, back this way we've got our big thingy, stair thing. Oh, not here. Hang on, what am I thinking of? Is it over here? Yeah. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll find where we want to connect to. We want to connect to here, to this kind of passage. So I'm going to dig back from this in as straight a line as I can. Back to where we started. So like back towards the base. And then that will determine where our railway room will go. And the railway room will be where we build the rails. It will also be where the rail departs from, I think. Oh, look, some uranium. You always got rid of your starters. Oh, that's a bit weird. Oh, for the challenge? Yeah, I know. I generally find... Now, I found it in the last few games that while I do pick the grass starter, I usually end up using an electric type as my main Pokemon for a lot of the game. Just because, you know, I think if what... Oh, what's going on? Is my... Okay. My laptop made a noise, which is weird because the volume is completely turned off. So I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I usually find myself going for an electric type early on because if you can teach them Nuzzle quite early, then you can. It's a great attack for sort of gradually wearing down a wild Pokemon and like while very slightly injuring them so that you can capture them. It's just like the strategy. You just got to nuzzle the Pokemon and then just nuzzle them until they quit, until they get so annoyed that they join your team just, you know, to make you stop. It sounds a little bit more weird than it is in game. I have a feeling I have gone completely off to one side of this thing. It's okay. I can fill back all these holes once I find my way. But I'm lost. Okay, hang on. This feels too far. It's definitely too far. It's miles too far. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we want to somehow connect up there to a floor at this level. I mean, we could just do stairs here. It might work. I think it might look crap, but oops. If we build a wall along here and some stairs going down, and then oh yeah, we can have the railway room here as sort of a split level kind of room, and then yeah, we'll do that and then work from there. So this will be the door into the railway room. It'll be a double door because I like double doors. Maybe even bigger. We could make it a big archway. possibly. And yes. Or wait, no, I didn't want to wall that part. We're going to have the wall over on this side. That is the wrong kind of brick. Oh yeah, we did proper sealing out this way anyway, so it's going to work. Look at all the sand we're getting in from the desert. You see, Anakin doesn't like sand, so we're doing him a favour by taking it all away from him. Soon his desert will be nothing but like big black holes, like the dark side, which he enjoys. So we're really being nice to him. I'm going to need so many more cables though to actually wire this room up. Okay, yeah. Something like this. And the actual floor will be... Hang on. So we want this to go down 1, 2... I think we'll put the floor down here. It doesn't really matter where we put it. Like, it's all academic at the moment, but I think this is a good sort of floor level. And I guess, yeah, for now, we're going to put like proper steps there. Oh no, not on that wall, actually. Over here. Maybe over here we'll light up the floor. So that you come down here, you go down these steps, and the railway room will be here. Oh, I'm going to have to lower that ceiling, I think. Maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, it can go out to here. This is why we made all this space in here, I've decided. We're going to make use of it. It's a shame you can't breed villagers in this version of the game. It's, you know, before all that got introduced. Because we could make our own little family of railway children down here by breeding Anakin with them. I don't know. Well, we'd find him some more villagers. What's happening, Lou? Oh, we're talking about Pokemon. Or we were. Chat was, anyway, about... Who's your starter? What's your favourite type? Yeah, this is good. And then I'll just do a brick wall along here on this side. This will be beautiful. What's in construction? This is going to be our railway lab, where we make railway tracks. And it'll also be a railway station, ideally. We'll have like a train running out to the desert from here. provided I can make enough rails for it. I think we only need to make one set, and then I can clone them like 1,000,000 times. So that should help us get staff from the village anyway. Oh, did anybody hear the thing that apparently there's going to be a new Doctor Who after the next season? I hear Jodie Whittaker's planning to leave. Or, well, I think it was in some of the papers, and I don't think the BBC confirmed or denied it, but they discussed it on BBC News, so that kind of lends a level of credibility to it. Because, you know, if it was a lie, you would presume the BBC News would just ignore it entirely. So that's interesting. I kind of wonder who they're going to replace her with. There's a lot of sort of speculation going around. Yeah, I think she had said she wasn't going anywhere a few weeks ago before the thing slipped out. But then there was a similar thing. I think Matt Smith said a similar kind of thing when there were rumors of him leaving. So I kind of take that with a bit of a grain of salt. I don't know. It's like, to be honest, I think she's an okay Doctor. She wouldn't be my favorite, but you know, I wouldn't be too bothered if she stayed in the role or left, really. But I do think it's kind of exciting, the idea of having someone new in it. Like, I know there's a lot of speculation and stuff about different actors who could take on the role. I would predict that they would probably... I think they'd probably go for another woman in it, because the role's been very male-dominated for, like, whatever, 60 years. So I kind of feel that they can't just have the first female Doctor and then just, you know, go back to the old regular formula straight away. But who I always thought would work really well as like a Doctor would be Ruth Wilson. You know, from oh, she's in loads of things. You know, from everything lately. She was in the TV show The Affair, and I think she was in His Dark Materials and stuff. And she was in Luther as well. That's the big one. I was thinking, what was that thing that she was really good in that I watched? But yeah, it was Luther. But if you see her in Luther, that like kind of personality and character and stuff, I think that could really work for an incarnation of the Doctor. Granted, she was playing like a psychotic possible serial killer in that role, but it's the same kind of energy. Or another choice I saw another idea someone suggested online that I hadn't thought of, but is really cool once you hear it, is Alexander Siddig. You know, Dr. Bashir from Deep Space Nine. Like, he would be really cool as a Doctor, I think. Well, he already was a Doctor. He was Dr. Bashir. So, you know, he's halfway into the role already. Or then another thing me and my friends used to talk about when I was younger, like, was it would be really cool if someday they cast Dylan Moran as the Doctor. And he just played it entirely in his Black Books persona. Just doing the whole show as, like, whatchamacallem, Bernard Black the whole time. Just like, I don't know, drunkenly sulking through time and space. Being a complete arsehole to everybody. Creating all kinds of, like, alien diplomatic incidents. Let's see. Yeah, this will be the railway room. I'll just build the steps down there. I'm going to brick in the rest of these walls. Oh, I'm going to need a lot more bricks. It's okay. I can just clone them up like this. Let's turn them all into sapphires temporarily, just to save space. I shouldn't really be mining ores this way because it's much more efficient to get them using my quarry. Oh, I'm not actually picking them up because my inventory is full. That's good. Because we don't actually need them. They're just dead weight at this stage. The quarry will dig up our ores. These ones are just junk. Start clearing down this wall. Yeah. If only real life was this simple. If I could just go out into a field and punch a tree for a bit and then, like, build myself a fantastical house with, like, lava-powered electricity, how much easier the last few months of my life would have been. Minecraft is literally just, like, aspirational at this stage. This is the life I want. Oh, I hope it hasn't used up all those bricks yet. Oh wait, here we go. My old ones. No, I'll need more than that. Perfect. Now the stairs. I don't think that's enough. I'm not even sure that's enough, but we'll see. Cool. And how did I do the side here? I just got these bricks and did something like this. Yeah, exactly that. Okay, cool. So this is the railway room, and we'll just make the railway bench down here. But we have to run electricity in, which we're going to need a load of diamonds for. Like an unreasonable amount. Like, I'm going to throw in everything I own at the moment to try and clone some diamonds here. Oh. That sapphire can go in as well. Okay, we've got 3 so far. I mean, that's okay. We need redstone too, of course. Yeah, that's probably enough. Just so we can do this. 16 of them. That's very expensive. Maybe it's enough. We can get the cables from under here, I think. You're getting an exclusive look inside the machine at the moment. Yeah, there's a cable. Okay. Needs to go through this wall. I think it probably needs to go to here, so yeah, that looks great actually. Just brick that up, throw up a torch, and fill in the big hole in the floor. And yeah, we've got a power point in this room now. We can just plug in all our electrical devices over here. Oh, I kind of wish I'd done it over to here. I can change that. Too much? Yeah, too much. Just scale it back a bit. Trim off the ends like an electrician with one of those electrician-y pliers. Whatever they're called. You know the things. The wire cutters. I haven't been drinking water at all. I thought I was feeling a little dehydrated. So we'll put the rail machine there. We need cobblestone for that. I can't break down these ores. They're just junk now. Oh. I forgot I opened up this hole in the wall as well. That will need to be patched up. Has anyone ever played the Dragon Quest games? Because I got Dragon Quest 11 for Christmas this year. I started playing it last night. Really late last night. It was weird. I was up watching a film and just kind of stuck it on afterwards. But I'm really enjoying it. It's a good old-fashioned like JRPG. Like the old Final Fantasies. And it seems to be really deliberately old-fashioned. You really enjoyed number 5. Oh, I haven't played number 5, I don't think. I played one of them before. It was on PS2. And I remember it being very cool. But it was a very long time ago. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I can get rid of these. I don't need those. They keep coming back to me. They're like a bad penny. You just can't get rid of them. What did I need for the machine? Wood. Lots of wooden planks. But it sort of brings me on to the film I was watching as well last night. It was a thing I found on Netflix that was kind of cool, called The Vigil. So basically, it's about this guy, and he's in New York, and I think he used to be a Hasidic Jew, but he's left the community. He's sort of given up on religion and stuff and gone to, like, I don't know, live... I don't want to say a normal life because that sounds like I'm calling people abnormal for their beliefs or whatever. But he wants to go and live a more secular life, I guess. But he gets... Anyway, one of his friends comes and gets him and is like, oh, hey, I need your help to they do this thing where when somebody dies, where they have someone called a shomer who like stays by the body overnight, saying prayers and stuff to protect it from evil or whatever. And some guy, his old friend, comes and says, "Hey, I'll give you $500 if you do this," because he needed it to start his new life or whatever. So he goes back and he does it. But anyway, when he gets to the house, it turns out there is a demon after this body, and it sort of stalks after him. It's very tense, very sort of spooky horror film. But this is the part of it that I found a little bit annoying, is that an awful lot of the dialogue is in Yiddish, even though the film is like flagged as English in Netflix, and it's unsubtitled in Yiddish. It's like a mixture of English and Yiddish the whole time. And I was watching it for a while and thinking, oh well, these Yiddish bits, they can't be important, or they'd have put subtitles on them. But no, they were going on very long, so I rewound it and had a look at the subtitle options. And when I turned on the closed captions, it gave me translations of all the Yiddish things they were saying. And like every important plot point in the film was in there. So it's like Netflix just didn't include the subtitles for it that like should have been there. So I had to watch it with closed captions on, and basically it meant I could understand what everyone was saying, but it also meant that it kind of broke the suspense of a horror film when I'd get text popping up saying horror music intensifies or jump scare music plays. Like, I don't know why they'd have that in closed captions anyway. I suppose it is kind of realistic that I wouldn't be able to... I wouldn't have subtitles in real life. Maybe that's what they were going for, a sort of real ultra-realism with it. I don't know. I found it, you know, really annoying. I just wish there was an option to just have, you know, subtitle the bits that aren't in English. Oh, you meant the closed captions are just like real life. Yeah, I suppose, well... You can turn that on in Minecraft, actually. I don't know if it's in this version. I don't think it is. I know if you're playing like modern Minecraft, you can turn on an accessibility thing to subtitle the game. So at the bottom you see like footstep, footstep, footstep. And then when you're hitting a block, it's like hit block, hit block, hit block. Sheep says bah. I see a lot of people playing with it on. I suppose it's probably kind of handy. So I needed to make a rolling machine, which is this with these and these. Yes. And I hope this is a machine that needs to be powered and I'm not just being a fool. Oh, I don't even think it is. I don't think this needs electricity. I think I've just made a big fool of myself. Anyway, so if I want to make rails with it, I think I do this. Yeah, and they just pop out. Didn't need electricity. That was all a big waste. 3 diamonds gone for nothing. Just flushed away. Where's my creosote oil? There we go. And wooden slabs were the other thing I needed. So I think I do... Was it something like this? To get wooden ties. And then... That's not the one. It was these. No, hang on. Rail. No, it wasn't a rail. It's called a track. So I need a rail bed, which is... Oh, okay, it's 4 of these. And then I do this to get 16 tracks. And then I think I can just clone these tracks down in the machine and get tons of them because they're an original Minecraft block. What category do they go in? I guess they'll go there. Is there still coal in here? There is. Okay, so this bit of coal isn't essential. Oh, I'm going to need a lot more than this. 61, that's not nearly enough. I want to find silver. That'll be worth a lot. Copper. The tin. Oh. I don't really need any of these for anything else at the moment, so... Okay, this is looking a little more like it. So now I think it might be getting dark. I think it is. No? No, it's noon. Okay. It was an optical illusion. God, this desert gets further away every time. I think I'm just getting old. My Minecraft legs are starting to crack with old age. Actually, that reminds me of the film as well. If the guy in it ever tried to like leave the haunted house, then as he walked away, his bones began to break. And, you know, he'd fall to his knees and have to like go back into the house. So that's another thing we have in common. Okay, there's Anakin. So we're going to start the tracks near him and then bring them back to the base through whatever the path of least resistance, I guess. Which means we're going to have to build a little bridge here, I think. Maybe here. Yeah, we'll just get this across. I hate building these really crappy looking bridges. I kind of want to go into a lot more detail on it and make it really nice. But, God, I should show you my single player Minecraft world, actually. Maybe I will at the end of this stream. The stuff I've built. Because, yeah, that's something. It just shows you the level I go to when I'm playing it on my own. I've played probably, like, I don't know. I know I've played more than, like, 48 hours in my single-player world. Probably more than 72 hours, actually. I'm probably close to, like, having spent 4 days of my life building in there. Oh yeah, I'll show it in a minute actually. Because what time is it? It's 25 to 10. So I'll lay as much of this track as I can right now, and then I'll switch over to regular Minecraft and show you my world. Okay, so this tunnel should take us through eventually to nearer to the base. Actually, I'll light it up behind me so no monsters pop in and give me a nasty surprise. I'm going to have to repair this pickaxe in a minute because doesn't look like it's in the best condition. I also think maybe this will need to be 3 high so that he doesn't bang his head on the ceiling on the way along. Because I think that can actually be a thing with villagers in minecarts. Okay, let's see if I can hit... am I going to hit daylight soon? I don't think so. I'm looking at the mini-map. I'm miles away. I don't know I'm going to have enough rails for this. Even with my massive amount of rails, this is going to be an awful chore. So what am I at? Oh, I think I have like, what is it, like 150 squares left to go in this direction? Because I'm at like minus 100 something or other, I think. What I need is a destruction catalyst. That's one of the things you can make in this mod pack. It's very handy for it. Oh no, wait, look, I can see the end. I can see the ocean over there. That means I'm nearly there. It's also getting dark outside, I can see. So, I don't know. It's a good thing I'm safely in this tunnel, I guess. Wouldn't want to be up on the surface in that. Not by in that, I mean nighttime. Talking about it as if it's some kind of like horrific weather condition. It kind of is in Minecraft. It's like, you know, the time when monsters spawn and roam the earth. We don't have that in the real world. Though, I think it would be kind of be nice. Because I know, you know, I've never been much of a sort of, you know, going out late person. And it used to always annoy me in college a bit when, you know, you'd go to hang out with your friends in the evening and you're hanging around in their house. And it's just kind of coming to that time when you're about to think, oh yeah, maybe I'll go home. And then people are like, oh, let's go out somewhere. And you're like, oh, but you go along anyway just to be sociable. And then, you know, end up getting to bed far too late and just being cranky the next day. If the world filled up with zombies once the sun went down, though, that problem would just be eliminated. Oh, look, I can see the base from here. So... oh, brilliant. The outside world. Oops. And a weird little pit. That's unusual. Let's fill it in with dirt. Okay, I'm gonna go indoors. I've got the tunnel dug anyway, so I suppose I'll leave it till tomorrow to connect it up to the rail room, and I'll spend like I'm gonna stream for like another 20 minutes anyway. So maybe I'll just show you my other Minecraft world for that time. It'll just take me a couple of minutes to switch over. Okay, let's sleep until daytime first. Okay, here we go. So I'll quit out of this. And, I don't know, I can probably leave the server running. Just get this started up. This is in Minecraft 1.16.4, I think is the most recent one. I just have to make sure as well that it's actually going to show up on my screen. I think it should. No. Oh, yeah. It's streaming, I guess. Is it? Mojang Studios? Yeah. So, let's load it up. Here we are. Okay, so this is my hotel in the desert that I'm building. This is kind of my big project in my Minecraft world. It's I don't know how many stories high. I'll go up to the top here. Excuse me. It's full of villagers. These are my guests who live here. See, there's a railway line out there, and there's another of my railway lines. So I have this lava funnel through the middle that I think it's kind of like the control column in the center of a TARDIS or something. It just kind of shoots down through here. Oh, there's a golem. Excuse me, gentlemen. Yeah, this is the top floor here where we've got this kind of glass roof in a pyramid shape. This is kind of like the sun room. I think maybe I'll put a swimming pool up here or something. An indoor pool. Like raise the floor a little bit, put a bit of water all over the place. You know, I think it'll be nice. I really kind of got sidetracked building this place because what I wanted to build was sort of a railway station in the desert. And then I thought I should, get a few villagers to move into it. So I kind of built it up like this eventually pretty much over Christmas, over many nights. Excuse me. We'll go back downstairs. Oh, this is the agricultural level where they grow all their vegetables and stuff. You see they're planting carrots and corn and stuff. And then, what was this? Oh, this is going to be the retail level. There's a few beds here, but there's also things like book stands, so that the villagers, this guy's a scribe. He sells bookshelves and he buys paper. These trees won't grow for some reason in these planters. It's really annoying me. I'm going to fix that at some stage. This wooden fence wasn't always here, but the villagers kept wandering off the edge and getting eaten by spiders. So I put them up. It's a safety feature. Yeah, not all of these rooms are occupied yet. I'm just still working through all of this. So then I'll go down here. This is the ground level. This is a train station. I used to have the minecarts on these tracks and you'd just press a button to shoot off. But the villagers kept getting in and shooting themselves off, so it was too much trouble. I'll go down one more level before I get a train somewhere else. This is the basement level. So this little tunnel over here, this is like the janitor's area. So I've got a mine down here, down at like level 13. And over here, this is like the janitor's bedroom. This is where I sleep when I'm working on the hotel. Though there's a monster behind that wall that's meant I haven't been able to sleep here in a very long time because he's too close to the bed. Health and safety is paramount. That's why this thing is surrounded by glass. I used to actually have a big open space here, and I figured the villagers wouldn't be stupid enough to, like, jump off, but they were. So then I put safety rails around, like, made out of fences, but baby villagers were small enough to get under the fence and fall to their death. So I just had to use this big glass thing just to secure the area. So, okay, we've got 2 railway lines. This one goes to Savannah Village. This is where I recruited the villagers from. So we're going to just go off on a quick journey on this. And we'll get a nice view of the hotel as we go. Here it is. This is what it looks like from the outside. And, oh, thanks. Yeah, I think I've used a lot of glass in it. I kind of like what it does with the light and everything. I've got a shader pack on, so, all the different kinds of... all the glass works really well with that. Yeah, this is the temple I cleared, so I worked it into the railway route. So this isn't the most eventful railway line. This will just sort of take me out to the village that the villagers came from, and where their families still live, because I didn't completely clear the place out. I actually took 3 of them, I think, maybe 4, and they've all bred to make that, to populate that tower. They're all descended from the same 4 people. Initially, I think the way it works is if you throw bread rolls at villagers, then they sort of, you know, get it on with each other and have babies. But yeah, I did that for the first few, but then they started making their own bread rolls, and now I can't stop them. There's just millions of them. There's like an infinite supply. So, oh, there's some sheep. I've obviously been by here recently because they're already sheared. Yeah, this is just a little randomly spawned village where I picked them all up. Sorry, what was the button? I always forget the button to get out of the mine carts. So it's pretty good. There's a few living here. I grabbed them from this farm. I would push them into a rowing boat and then row it along this track here, which would take them to my train and then to the mine cart. And then I could sort of load them in and launch them off towards the hotel, which was good fun. I hear a zombie. Let's see, they've got a bell here for emergencies. A cow stuck down here. This is the biggest hazard in this village, this big sinkhole. They kept getting caught down here. Yeah, exactly like that. What have you gotten yourself into? Well, I'm not helping. I'm not interfering. Oh, there's another one. And a golem. So yeah, I was kind of lucky I found this village out here. It's mad because, like, we haven't even seen my base yet, my actual base. But, I started in my own base and I explored looking for a village and I couldn't find one. I was exploring about 2 weeks, I would say. And then out here, there's like 4 villages next to each other around here. So I just got very lucky randomly. I'll head back to my main base now on the other train line. Which I think the hotel has gradually become more fancy than my actual base. But in the beginning, the base was the base and the hotel was just, you know, the place where I had my train station and was going to keep a few villagers. But it kind of expanded to meet its needs. I think the sun is starting to go down as well. I don't know if we should take the train at night. I think it'll be fine. This is actually the shorter train route as well. You'll see in a minute. Because the one back to my proper base is insane. I just, I have a bit of a perfectionist streak when it comes to these things. And I just spend ages building these railways. That's kind of what I do in Minecraft. Minecraft is like Railroad Tycoon for me. When I have the time to put into it. Because I've got all these supports under the bridge at equal spaces with the curved edges. All of these booster rails are exactly 32 squares apart, wherever possible. Like, the line can't be an exact multiple of 32, so at times I had to cheat it a little bit. But, you know, that was very reluctantly. I've kind of left enough space here to build future railway lines. See, I've got them sort of marked out on the floor, but I haven't actually built them yet. I don't know where they'll even go. But now we'll shoot off towards Skull Mountain. Sorry, is what the sign says. That's my my proper base. That's back where the spawn point for this world is. So yeah, it's out across this desert again, off in this direction. Beautiful view of the sunset. This is a very nice scenic evening view. They could put a video of this on Netflix. I would watch it, just, you know, as a relaxing thing. Like, they used to have a video of a train journey on Netflix, and they took it down for some reason. I don't know. I never got round to watching it, but it was on my list. I always thought it would be really cool to watch. Like, just relax and have a long train journey on in the background. I love that sort of thing. But yeah, this turns into a subway here. for like the last 2/3 of the route. Yeah, I made all these walls, spending days and days cooking up stone bricks to do it. Skull Mountain is a charming place. It's you know, it's just a name. Well, it's a mountain with a big skull in it, but you know, it's also it's not evil. That little glass section was just where it crosses a river, so it had to come out from the underground for a split second. I think I can see the end just about up ahead. Yeah, here it comes. Any day now. There we go. So this is Skull Mountain. This is the other railway. This doesn't really go anywhere yet. It just kind of goes up to the surface over that side. So you can see I haven't even bricked up the walls here yet. I found 4 villages down this way, so the railway route on down this direction suddenly got a lot less priority. Let's see. These are my prison cells. Let's see. We've got pigs in this one. Is this one empty? Okay, it's empty, I guess. Cows, sheep. This is my lava floor. Over here, this is the family crypt. This is where every time I die in this world, I have to bury my previous version. It's a little rule I've imposed on myself. I've only died once. So this is Connor the First. He picked a needless fight with an Enderman. Oh yeah, well, you know, the prisoners can obviously... They can hop on the railway, but they'll think they'll make a getaway, but they'll end up in the middle of the desert full of, like, spiders and that big hotel full of, like, villagers who work for me. So, let's see. Yeah, So that's where he's buried anyway. What have we got out here? Yeah, this is the sort of viewing gallery for the prison where we can see all the prisoners. That noise upstairs is my infinite sugarcane machine that pumps it all into this box. And then I have a crafting table to make it into books. Let's see, back here. What have I got? Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for grass to come along here so I can keep my sheep indoors. But it's spreading very slowly because I don't spend a lot of time in this base. So the chunk isn't really loaded very much. I'll see how... Oh, it's made progress. It is moving very gradually this way. I plan to brick all this up once I get some grass down in the actual base, because I want a little pasture in here to get my sheep on. So, to get my sheep on, like what a phrase. So I can, like, get some wool in here. This is the cow room. I'll show you how this works. Hang on. Actually, I'll come back to the cow room in 2 seconds. This is the library where I enchant things. I'm short a couple of shelves, but, you know, I'll get that done soon. These are all books I've enchanted. Let's see, over here, this is my, like, Blacksmith Workshop where I enchant some gear. By gear, I mean equipment and not heroin, obviously. Actually, I should enchant my sword with my enchanted book. Oh, I can afford it now. Yeah, this is my sweeping edge sharpness sword. I'll call it Sweepy Sharpie. I was waiting to build up enough levels to do that. So, let's see. Yeah, that's my prison again. Anyway, I can head up here. My mine is down here, my proper mine. Well, I say my proper mine. This goes down to level 13 again, or level 12. This mine actually joins up with the one underneath my the hotel. Both cave systems have actually connected. I've mined so much from them. So there's I think there's like about over 1,000 blocks between them. I'll show you how far the mine is, actually, just to give you an idea. So, let's see. Yeah, that's a cave that I explored. Then yeah, down here is the actual mine, and you see all these passages that I've dug out that go off to varying lengths, and it's one of these goes far enough that you come up underneath the hotel, or maybe it's one down this way. I can't really remember because they go horizontally as well. It's like a real labyrinth down here. I don't want to wander around too much or I'll never find my way back up. What happened was I was mining underneath the hotel and I was digging really, really far. And then I realized that I was actually closer to this place than the hotel when I checked my coordinates. So I thought, well, if I keep going, then, you know, I can just dig up here. And so I did. So my bedroom is in here. Pretty simple. Nothing too fancy. I think it's nighttime, so I'll sleep. Let's see. Oh, here's the top half of that machine, giving me my infinite sugarcane. It's a 2-level machine. The pistons fire in and out all the time, cutting the top off the plants as they grow. The water washes them down into a funnel, and they're collected in the chest at the bottom. This is like my treasury room, where I just keep all my stuff that I've mined up. Hang on, do I have any wheat? No, I wanted to get some wheat to show the other room. Yeah, I'll get some from the garden, I guess. This is the garden where I grow things. It used to be outdoors, but I put this glass pyramid roof on as protection because, you know, there were monsters dropping in and everything. I just wanted it to be 100% safe. Let's just gather up all this stuff. Yeah. It's a shame there's no way to automate the planting in vanilla Minecraft. That's one thing I think they should really add, some sort of automated planter, because it just gets really annoying. I think I heard an Enderman. Oh, he's out there. He's okay. He's far away. I'm not going to pick a fight with him because that's how I died. The only time I died in this world. I haven't actually gone to the Nether yet in this world. I've just realized. Another grave saying I got lost in my own mind. Probably. Over here is the map room. So you can see outside here. That's my pyramid dome again. And there's just the landscape outside. This is the map over here. The map of the explored world. That little green thing is where I am now. That little square over there, that's the hotel. And there's Savannah Village, where I got my villagers. Now, the other village, there's one here, I think. I think that's the other village. And there's one down here. Oh, there. And there's another one just off this map up there. There's nothing around these areas. No villages at all. Nothing of interest, which was very annoying because they're the 4 I explored first. It took me quite a long time. So I'll head back down. Now I've got my wheat that I was looking for. I'll drop off my extra stuff in this chest because I don't need all of it. Did I have any other food? No. So going back down here to my room that I didn't go into any detail in. This is my cow room. So the way this works is here are 24 cows crammed into one square. So what I do is I just throw in a load of wheat like this. And wheat makes the cows naturally aroused, and they begin to mate with each other and make babies. Because there's so many of them in this like space that they're occupying, then once the babies are born, they start to crush to death. And because of how Minecraft works, it crushes the adults to death before it crushes the babies. So the adults die, and they're all standing on top of a hopper, which filters all of their meat into this chest, their meats and hides. So, yeah, this is my killing floor, essentially. It's a metal hopper that allows clean slices of meat to slide through into this chest, but is like an infinite supply of leather and beef, which is very handy. I'd like something as efficient for the sheep, but I don't think you can make something as, like, compressed. I think with the sheep, you have to you need to give them a little bit of room to eat grass to grow back their wool. Let's see, yeah. And finally, I guess the outside. So this is the skull of Skull Mountain. So that's where it gets its name. This is just a little entrance I carved out. I should I should have saved the hotel for the end, because this is underwhelming in comparison, but it was very cool at the start of the game when I built it. It was like the first thing I built in this world, and I thought, oh yeah, this is amazing. And then up here is this is the map room, kind of poking up above the surface of the mountain. That's what the map room is like from the outside. And over here in behind, this is, of course, the farm. So these are this is what it all looks like from the outside of Skull Mountain. So yeah, I mean, I've got eventual plans now. I think the skull door is, I don't think it should be the same grey as the mountain. I think I'm going to make it, look white instead. Just to make it stand out a bit more, and maybe on a black background, so that it looks a little more intimidating. I kind of have ideas to make a village out here or something, but I don't know. I want to finish the hotel first, and then I can sort of bus the villagers from there over to here, along the railway line, and get the village started down here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the entire place. Let's see, what was I doing? No, that's back up to... I'm getting lost in my own base right now. But, yeah, I think I'll finish up at mourning at my own grave. I also need an idea of something to stick down here on this little altar, because I wanted to put something cool, but I've no idea what I could put there. Something interesting anyway. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all for tonight. I'll finish up here. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you want to watch it again, I'll be uploading it to my YouTube channel, NinjaConnor86. And if you're already watching there, then catch me live next time on twitch.tv/NinjaConnor. I'll be back tonight. Not tonight. Tonight is tonight. It's tonight now. I'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. to continue with our Tekkit playthrough and get the railway done to sort of ship Anakin back to our base. But that's all for today. So until next time, goodbye.